Oh! Ala!
Disturbing manifestation that occurs in the window.
Nasaan? Oh, yun oh!
Can you see?
Yun oh! Nasa bintana. May naglakad doon.
Do you
Oh?
think it's a spirit? Leave it in the comment. No.
That is real! That is spirit of the glass! Oh my God! I'm so scared. For this video ay magre-react tayo sa videos ni The Darkest Secret. Sa mga mahilig sa mga nakakatakot na video, please subscribe The Darkest Secret. So wag na natin patagalin to. Simulan na natin ito. Tara na.
It is assumed that there was no one inside. In fact,
Oh, wala nga tao.
at first, you don't see anyone inside. Please note the abrupt closing of
Oh.
the door.
May gumagalo may tao eh.
That, my friends, is not
Hey!
due to pressure changes in the wind.
Oh, naku, hindi
The most
hangin yan.
disturbing thing is that if you look closely, you can see movement inside of the vehicle.
Oo, mayroon talaga.
Can you see it? Could this be the evidence that these places really do get filled with the spirits of the deceased? At
Oo.
least for me, this
Spirito.
video has no logical explanation.
Talagang mapaliwanag.
Tell me what you think. Number 4.
Sa tingin ko, ano to? Espiritu to. Espiritu. Ha?
This video consists of 2 clips recorded at dawn in different hospitals. The first of them came to my email thanks to a subscriber who, for personal reasons, refused to reveal his identity. I can only affirm that he works in a hospital where he assures strange things usually happen. He continues on to say that what you're about to see was recorded by a security camera after 3 in the morning, at a time when in the midst of a prevailing silence, an inexplicable phenomena suddenly broke the hospital's peace. Pay attention.
Oo! Ala! Katakot.
Despite the impression of this clip, the truth is that I
Paano kaya kung sa bahay nyo mismo ganyan eh, no? Kaya sa kusina, yung biglang ganyan, yung parang may nagwawala na tao, pero wala tao. Ooh, creepy! Oh my God!
do not have enough background to verify its veracity. Our subscriber affirms that phenomena like this have been seen by him repeatedly. However, this video seems too good to be true. Although it is the movement of the chair that leaves me the most shocked.
Ooh.
Since how could you stage something like that? Can it be done with strings?
Lah, wala tao. Oh, wala. Hey, wah, grabe,
A fairly
kinalabutan
similar
ako.
footage is one that was recorded overnight in a hospital in Chile. The nurses heard noises coming from an adjoining room, which alerted them, since they were already aware that no one was in that room. They saw when reviewing the images from the security cameras, as they confess, it has been the most shocking thing they have seen in their lives.
Oh, gumalaw. Tatawanan pa kayo, ha? Oh! Ba't nagtatawanan yan? Oo. Grabe, nakakatakot.
If you are a follower of my channel, surely you remember this recording. Because a while ago, it was part of one of our videos. A footage that, as I mentioned, is quite similar to the previous one. However, on that occasion, several of you saw something that at that moment I didn't notice. A subtle but at the same time disturbing manifestation that occurs in the window.
Nasaan? Oh, yun oh!
Can you see?
Yun oh! Nasa bintana. May naglakad doon.
Do you
Oh?
think it's a spirit? Leave it in the comments.
That is real! That is spirit of the glass! Oh my God, I'm so scared.
Number 3.
Eehee.
Let me start with the next question. Have you ever been in an
tayo
unfamiliar
ang
place
balahibo
in
ka
the
ba?
dark, and a cold chill runs down your back, alerting you to turn around? But luckily, when you do, for your peace of mind, there is nothing there? That experience is common. It is part of a defense mechanism that was developed thousands of years ago, when we used to be prey of the most terrifying beasts. Well, that's exactly what the person who carried this camera did, who along with a group were exploring an old hospital in ruins, when suddenly he felt that something was behind him. So he turned around, without finding anything around him. At least, that's what he thought.
White lady. Oh, nawala. Eh, nawala oh.
Although this sequence corresponds to an
Parang lalaki ano. Tumagos.
exploration, the man assures that he was always the last of the group. Nobody was ever behind him. So that area should be empty. Even so, a thin-looking person is observed wandering around there. Could it be the spirit of a patient who is trapped here?
Tinan mo oh.
Let me know what you think. Number 2. As I told you at the beginning, it seems that hospitals are filled with energies of pain, sorrow, and misfortune that sometimes occur within its walls. Energies that, according to many occult books, can invoke the manifestation of inexplicable phenomena when combined with the desire or fear of another person. Allow me to better explain the last mentioned by relating an experience that happened to me. When I was little, I was close friends with my grandmother. We used to play, and she used to accompany me. However, when I turned 12, she passed away. A couple of weeks later, while I was in my room, I felt someone sit at the foot of the bed. I was half asleep, and I knew it was my grandmother.
Alam mo yung ano, yung mga ganitong sitwasyon, yung may namatay sa pamilya mo, no? Tapos, yung close na close kayo. Yung nakahiga ka, tapos kala mo biglang may hima sa ano mo, sa buhok mo, gawa ganun. Yung pakiramdam mo na merong kang katabi na malamig, na wala naman kang katabi, no? Ito yung totoo, naranasan ko na ito yung mga ganitong ano, pakiramdam. Oh, tumayo balahibo ko. Kalalaking tao. Duwag. Ay. Hindi ako
She
duwag.
used to do this.
Takot lang ako.
Suddenly, I remembered that she had passed away the week before. And when I opened my eyes and turned toward the edge of the mattress, it had the marks and even the warmth as if someone had sat on it. I called my mother to verify that indeed that side of the bed was warm, and she compared it to the other corner, which was cold. That place was warm, as if someone had been sitting there for hours. In the occult world, it is believed that the burning desire of a heart saddened by the loss of someone can achieve physical manifestations with the aim of claiming that desire. That is to say, they are not spirits, but about manifestations that our own mind can create. According to the story that one of my subscribers tells me, what you're about to see could be exactly this. A man had arrived to leave a delivery, at which point he took out his camera and records to verify that he was in the location, at which point the lens captures an absolutely anomalous situation. Observe.
What? Oh, huy! Oh!
Later, many said
Oh,
that
nakita
precisely
niyo yun?
at that moment, a patient who had arrived urgently at the scene died in the middle of resuscitation protocols by medical personnel.
Ayun oh!
While his family
Yun
was
oh!
devastated,
Hindi na
their
ulit.
grief could have caused that brief manifestation of that strange flat figure.
Oh! Wow!
Number 1.
I'm scared.
Morgues are
I'm very,
undoubtedly
very
one of the
scared.
places that generates the most fear inside hospitals. Well, in its dependencies, corpses arrive daily to be stored in that place. Bodies that lie inert on cold metal cubicles, waiting for autopsies and other procedures that feed our darkest thoughts. The same subscriber who writes us says that the greatest fear in the beginning is the idea that one of the corpses could suddenly sit up. Imagine what it's like to work in that kind of a place. How could you
Creepy
live
naman ang
a
morgue na to.
life after seeing corpses all day? Well, the man you see on the screen has had to deal with that. He works in a morgue, a job that he says he's gotten used to. But lately, he has had to deal with disturbing images of himself where it seems as if his work follows him. Observe.
Eh! Oh my God! Multo ba yan? Oh! Nakakatakot naman mukha na yan, aba. Eh! Di niya kasama yan? Oh! Wow!
The man claims that that selfie was taken while inside of his vehicle, just as he was leaving his job. In the photo, there is the face of a person whose body had arrived at the morgue that week, like the following image taken during a break by one of his co-workers, in which clearly you can see the face and part of the body of a being
ayan
that,
oh.
according to them, usually wanders around that area. Impressive photographs that for some would confirm the
Oh.
type of magnet that hospitals represent
Drawing ba
for
yan?
all kinds of beings that feel attracted by the energies that emerge from these places, making way to the manifestations of all kinds of paranormal phenomena, like the ones you just saw in this video. Videos that undoubtedly give food for thought. I hope you like this video, because we have come to an end. My name is Leonora Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
So ayun nga no, so please subscribe my YouTube channel para sa iba pang mga kababalaghan o mga nakakatakot na nangyari dito sa mundong ibabaw.